My Animal Adaptations Project by Olivia Price. An animal who has a special defense feature is the hedgehog. The hedgehog's special defense feature is that its spine has spines on its back, but it is not a porcupine. A hedgehog rolls up into a spine ball when threatened or scared. They do that so the predator will try to eat the hedgehog, but the hedgehog will roll into a spine ball. The predator won't be able to eat the hedgehog because of its spines. The hedgehog sleeps in a spine ball, so it doesn't get harmed. I would love to be a hedgehog because they're so cute. An animal whose body has adapted to a hot African savanna environment is the African elephant. The African elephants live in a very hot environment, so they flap their ears. They do that because they need to release more heat from their body. They also have large ears to release heat from their body because the larger the ears, the more heat you can release. The smaller the ears, the less heat you can release. African elephants use their trunks to dig holes to find underground springs, dig for food, and strip bark from trees. Elephants love water. They love taking showers with their trunk by sucking up the water and spraying it all over themselves. Afterwards, they spray a coat of protective dust all over themselves. An elephant's trunk has about 100,000 muscles. African elephants are well adapted to the hot African savanna. An animal that migrates is the monarch butterfly. The monarch butterfly migrates to California and Mexico in the winter. They do that so their wings don't freeze. The weather needs to be warm in order for them to fly. They will take a break and stop flying when the temperature is under 86 degrees. The monarch butterfly can fly up to 3,000 miles during migration. The monarch butterfly starts its journey in the fall because they want to miss winter when it is cold. The monarch butterfly only makes a one-round trip because their lifespan is only 6 to 8 months. The monarch butterflies follow the same migration pattern each year. Monarch butterflies can fly when they are born. I think it would be really cool to be a monarch butterfly. An animal that uses camouflage is the ermine. The ermine looks like a weasel because it's part of the weasel family. I find that really cool. The ermine is brown in the summer and white with a black tip on its tail in the winter. Ermines live in meadows, forests, marshes, and woodlands. An animal with a special adaptation related to egg laying is the clownfish. The female lays the eggs, then leaves. Males build the nest and defend the eggs. All of the eggs are born male, but some of them turn into female, which I find really unusual. My imaginary animal is the unibird, and it lives on land and in the ocean. The unibird is a combination of a mermaid and a unicorn. The unibird has a tail of a mermaid and the head of a unicorn. The unibird's tail is 4 feet long, green, slimy, and has a flipper on the end. The unibird's tail has 100,000 muscles for all of its power. That's why it's the fastest animal on Earth. There's a unicorn horn on the unibird's head that looks like a narwhal's tooth. The unibird's horn is pink or purple, depending on the age of the unibird. The unibird is 0 to 50 years old. It will have a purple horn. If the unibird is 51 or older, it has a pink horn. The unibird's horn is used to catch prey. The unibird handstands on land because it only has 2 paws and it cannot walk on its tail. So it can only walk by doing handstands. The unibird has very spread out fingers so it can run really fast. They run so fast by lightly touching the ground, then springing right up. That's why they are the fastest animal on Earth. The unibird has to be cold-blooded to survive because its body temperature needs to suit its location for weather. The unibird lives all over the world in every place. The unibird can live in the water for 1 month. only because their lungs can only take so much water at once. The unimird uses its horn to poke a hole through its prey and then stores the food on its horn. In the ocean, the unimird eats anything smaller than tuna and eats anything bigger than dogs on land. The unimird uses its speed to hunt. The unimird is on top of the food chain because of how fast it is. The unimird's babies sleep either underneath or behind the oldest unimird. The unimird's horn can be used as any weapon. That is another reason why the unimird is on top of the food chain. Before the unimird's baby grows its horn, it rides on the adult's tail with its teeth. This does not hurt them. I would love to be a unimird. This is my diagram of a unimird. First things first. This is the unimird's horn. The unimird's horn catches its prey. Another thing about the unimird is its fur. This keeps the unimird warm. A second thing about the unimird is its tail. Its tail has 100,000 muscles for all of its power. Finally, there is the unimird's paws. The unimird uses these when he is not swimming. Another thing is its eyes and mouth. They use those just like regular humans. Eyes for seeing, mouth for eating. Hi, my name is Olivia, but my nickname is Liv. I live in Medfield, Massachusetts with my 2 dogs and brother. Some of my favorite things to do are singing, music, and designing. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite fun thing to do is play outside with my brother and dogs. My favorite animal is a pig. My second favorite animal is a dog. That is a few things about me. The end. Thanks for watching.